What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another edition of Thread Count. If you missed last week's video, we talked about that week in fashion. We talked about a few drops such as the Cavamp drop and the rumored Adidas Dragon Ball collaboration, as well as the Cold Wall show. We highly recommend you check it out. I'm your host, Kartik Prabhakar.
I'm Nick Chous.
I'm Ben Alexander.
And without further ado, let's get into this week. Alright, so let's start it off with news this week. The first thing we're going to talk about is the Undercover Spring-Summer 2018 show that just came out, or just happened a few days ago. Very inspired by Space Odyssey, 2001: A Space Odyssey, Stanley Kubrick's film, which I have not seen.
I'm the only one here that's seen it.
Only one that's seen it. From what I saw, I really liked it though. It was there were some things that were a little corny, but I did like most of it. I saw it and I was like, that's fucking dope. Like, where's that? You know. So I was a big fan of that.
I thought it was interesting that, like, because Raph just did, like, the show that was, like, all Blade Runner.
Yeah.
And now it's interesting that everybody's kind of drawing from different movie aesthetics.
Yeah, I think it's
like,
great.
Going through it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it
was
is.
fantastic.
It's really cool. I like that a lot. Some cool graphics on things. Very obviously, it's the full spaceman suit too. It was kind of cool.
Nick can finally look like a spaceman.
God, I'm trying.
Can finally achieve lunar core.
Yeah.
I love those helmets that they used in 2001, though.
I hope they're for
Those
something
cool
cool.
space helmets, yeah. I'd buy one.
I'd buy one too.
I thought it was interesting their take on, like, doing a movie.
Yeah.
Because, like, the RAF one was very much like, we make clothes that fit the aesthetic. And this one was more like, we make clothes that kind of are just printed things that are kind of just on it, you know?
Yeah. I liked a lot of the pieces.
I did like a lot.
I wasn't like like last week. I was really liking like the total looks of the Cold Wall stuff, and I was more liking pieces from the Undercover one. So
Very true. I feel the same way.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's definitely much stuff I'd buy. Probably won't be able to afford it, so I'm probably not picking it up. But definitely a cool show to come out. Let's go to the next thing though. Just kind of a quick tidbit. Kim Jones is leaving Louis Vuitton. That was announced yesterday as of filming this. There's not a lot of information about it that I could find. It sounds like it was probably an amicable departure. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's gone, so expect a pretty, hopefully, good show from him. His last show was on Thursday this week, so they're expecting a pretty big thing going out with a bang.
18th.
The 18th, yep. So we'll see how that goes. Besides that, the Snow Beach Ralph Lauren collection is coming back out, basically. Like, there are going to be some re-releases and a lot of inspired pieces from the original release. That comes out on the 25th of January, so very soon here. I know, Nick, you love that.
Yeah, I really like it. I've seen, like, a lot of old pieces, like, on Grail and stuff that I just...
And at the thrift.
Yeah, it's really cool. I remember, like, the jumpsuit that I saw.
Such a cool...
It's, like, ridiculous, but, like...
Yeah.
It's cool.
It's fun, though. Yeah, the pictures came out. It looks really nice, actually. I don't know. I'll be picking it up, so I don't know if it fits in my kind of wardrobe.
Yeah.
It's some really cool stuff. It's
probably
nice to see
doesn't
it
even fit in mine, so...
Yeah, but, you'll make...
I still like it. I want the backpack.
Yeah.
But...
It's cool. I like that jacket that just says Snow Beach on it.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
The other thing I wanted to talk about with Ralph Lauren is they just released their it was some sort of lookbook, and it was like very like military inspired, which I thought was cool. I added a couple things to my inspo, like the outerwear was like
I remember you showed me
you
that.
showed us. Yeah.
Like I
need to look at that. I haven't looked at that.
Yeah, I'll send you the link.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like some really nice like naval inspired like peacoats and stuff like that, and those were cool. I wasn't like kind of like same with the Undercover. I wasn't like obsessed with like the looks, but like some of the pieces were really cool.
Yeah.
So.
It's interesting to like look at different brands and be able to pick out like the pieces will fit with you.
Yeah.
But like that look doesn't fit you.
Yeah.
Which I think is really good when brands are able to do that.
And that's why I think it's always important to like look at like newer like shows that come out and stuff like that, because even if it's something that's like higher end or designer, it may not be something that you'll be like, I wouldn't pick Ralph Lauren as something. I would be like, oh yeah, I identify with that brand,
Yeah.
So, but it was nice to like, I was like, oh, this looks kind of cool, and I checked out some of the like looks that they had, and it was pretty good stuff. And so it's always nice to kind of expose yourself to new brands and
Definitely.
stuff that you don't see every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always nice to expand your style like that. Like you certainly don't.
Yeah.
Especially as like higher end stuff, like the purple label.
Yeah.
Really nice from Ralph Lauren. A lot of the pieces he puts these notes great.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely an exciting re-release coming out from them very shortly.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we'll be seeing some more.
Should be a lot.
Yeah, it should be exciting. I'm excited for it. I don't know if I'm gonna get anything, but I mean, probably won't. But it'd be cool to see Fitz with it. See work with it.
I need to look at that more.
On to the next, probably the biggest piece of news, I'm sure, for
as
most
of
people.
today.
As of today, the OffWhite Air Jordan 1 out of the second collection of Virgil's collaboration with Nike was just like leaked, I guess. Ian
Yeah.
Connor had it on a story. There's a few images out now besides that.
Yep, it was all over like Hypebeast's coverage of the show. It looked like
Yeah.
pretty much every model who was walked the runway in Virgil's show today was wearing the shoe. I know, it didn't look like Virgil was. He was wearing more of like his like official like just OffWhite sneakers. Which I don't know. I was like whatever, but I was really interested in the OffWhite Jordan ones. And I wanted to get your guys' opinions on the new ones that we've seen.
Yeah, I mean, obviously just came out today, so I don't know if I really formed like a full opinion on it.
Yeah.
I liked the last one. I'm not huge into like sneakers or hype stuff that much, so it's like
Yeah.
the last one came out. I like the design of it, I like the elements that went into it. I could never see myself wearing it because it's just too loud for me and it's too much of like a hype piece for me to ever get into. I feel like this one, kind of in the same vein for me. I feel like I like the original a little bit better, but I'm not even sure at the same time because this is really cool looking. I gotta say, like I like the color scheme you picked, even though it's kind of like a different shades of white tones and like a little bit of like almost a tint of blue. It looks like.
Because I'm definitely excited for this. And like I've looked at it like a little bit just throughout the day, and I'm really like that the tag, the zip tag on this one is like
blue.
yeah, it's like apparently it's supposed to be a lilac color, like that's what like the description is, and it comes with like that like kind of like light purple, light blue color lilac laces too, which I think is
that's really cool. Yeah.
Kind of fits like the whole like really deconstructed like basic look,
kind of like blueprint kind of.
Yeah, which I really like, and I know that I saw something on either Instagram or Reddit that was talking about how like it gives you more of like an opportunity to like customize them.
Yeah.
And I like that like the whole blank canvas look of them.
Wasn't that one of the things that he was like wanted to do originally with the Nike collaboration? Was like inspire people to kind of like.
It was kind of like the whole thing behind like the first 5 was like the like deconstructed vibe, and then the second one was like ghost or something like that. But yeah, so I'm interested to see what direction he's going in with the next Nike collabs that we've seen.
Yeah.
It seems like I've seen leaks of Vapor Max that I guess are legit. I'm not entirely sure. But it kind of looks like it's going to be more similar to like the last 5, like the Ghost vibes.
Yeah. I like this one more than the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The more I look at this one, the more I like it. Just
Yeah.
because I think I like it more as like I think it's more wearable, and I think it's just like
I was just gonna say I could see myself wearing this a lot more than the Chicago version.
Yeah, I'm really hoping that like resale isn't that bad on these, because I'd love to get a pair and just beat the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Fuck up, just like draw on it, color it, paint it, do whatever I want to it. Because I think it's really cool that like it's like a blank canvas to do whatever you want. So
these remind me a lot of the A Cold Wall Air Forces that came out.
Yeah,
it's like that. I looked at them and I was like, those look almost identical. Yeah. But I love those Air Forces. So
I mean, seeing Ian Connor wear it too, like really fucking dope.
Yeah.
And that like little tidbit I saw on like Instagram or Snapchat looked really fucking cool. But he looks cool in every hype piece. So I'm not gonna judge mine.
Pulled off the chest pad.
Yeah, he did. So, but yeah, that's probably the biggest piece of news to come out, and that was literally today. So I'm assuming he's just gonna blow up on the internet for the next few days because.
I did not know about like the lilac laces. That puts it like over the top.
I agree with that honestly, because I definitely rock those with some lilac laces.
Yeah,
that's fucking cool. Like
I really like
that. Is awesome.
Yeah.
And then we have some release dates. The Snow Beach comes out on January 25th.
Yep.
So a week from this Friday, so probably a couple days after this video comes out.
Yep. The OffWhite Jordan is the 23rd of February.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
So
birthday present.
So that's the date that I've heard a couple times. I apologize if it changes from that. So, but I would expect to see this shoe come out in February. I would assume that the Converse from the 10 is supposed to come out around the same time, but
God, it feels like the Air Jordan one just came out like yesterday. The original
it was
one.
like the real release was like November, and it came out kind of in like June or something like that. So wasn't too far off.
I feel like it's been around forever.
Yeah,
that's what it feels. It feels like it's been around forever. So yeah, that'll probably be the last thing we talk about for news this week.
Yep.
So.
Leads us right into the next segment, which is upcoming releases.
Upcoming releases, definitely. Yeah, a lot of things coming out soon.
Yeah.
we can kind of start. We just got a big list of stuff kind of popping out. But the Adidas 4D Runner is coming out on the 18th of January.
Yeah, pretty notable. It's this Friday, which it will have already released by the time the video comes out. But yeah, apparently it's only releasing in New York because there's a legal issue or something like that with the shoe. Not entirely sure what's going on, but it sounds like this may be your only opportunity to get your hands on them for retail. Or if you're us and you don't live in one city in the United States, then you're kind of screwed. Because this shoe's resale is going to be absurd.
Oh, I'm sure.
I was really interested in the shoe, and I hope Adidas figures it out and releases more colorways at least of this shoe throughout the year. Retails $300, so it's it's already an expensive shoe.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm excited for this. I'm interested to see the fuckery that goes on with the release raffles and everything. So yeah, I wouldn't. If you get your hands on these, it's gonna be like the hottest thing to come out so far this year. So.
Yeah.
Besides that, we got the LaFleur Converse coming out on the 18th as well of January.
Yep.
What colors are releasing? Is it like a pink, a blue, and a...
They're all like tonals except for the midsole.
Yeah, so it's like a white midsole with
like I think there's blue, pink.
Yeah, and green.
Yeah, and green.
Yeah. Okay. So I saw a few on like Gilly Guy Leo's Instagram or something
like
that.
But Tyler's been doing pictures of them and stuff.
Yeah, so
I think
those
they're
are
pretty cool.
releasing. They look pretty cool. There's a lot of colorways out now, I feel like. Of those. Isn't there like what's...
There's 6 now.
6?
Must be.
Yeah. I'm liking them a lot. Every time I see another release I like them more and more. I want to pick up a pair.
I think they're cool. I like the one thing I never liked about One Stars was like the One Star logo. It looked like cheap and like something you get at like Kmart or something.
Target.
Yeah.
There's always a lower end kind of thing.
Yeah, and I like that he's adding some simple design
Spruce
details
it up a little bit.
that make it a little bit more interesting and less like it's something you find at the thrift store.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're cool.
It's cool to see those come out. I mean, it's nice to see somebody restocks them and stuff like that,
Yeah.
Just some more people get their hands on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, onto the next drop though is there's a drop from Steady Hands on the 18th of January as well. A lot of things coming out that day, but that's a smaller Redditors brand.
Yep. He's shout out to Wesley Marbles on Instagram. He's been pretty active on Reddit over like pretty much the entire time I've been on our South Streetwear. I know he posted like a what did you wear today with the coat that's coming out on Friday.
It's that D grade kind of like.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's like dark green.
Such a
like
cool.
A mint, it's really nice.
Wasn't there a black and white one too, or am I just completely wrong about the color?
I can't remember. I know he had a couple samples. But they were pretty interesting. I was trying to keep up with it, and
those are so cool.
I really like the pants that they have. Like there's like the cargo sweatpant kind of thing. I don't know if those have released yet or not, or if they're releasing.
I think that.
Because I thought
like
those looked great. Because they were like multi-tonal kind of things.
Yeah. Keep your eye out because I think that like his stuff is like pretty much the ideal version of like a startup brand.
Yeah.
Where it's it's not just all like cheesy brands. I think he does really good stuff with like the minimalist vibe, but also it feels very streetwear to me.
Yeah, definitely.
So
it's not just like an Instagram brand. The screen prints on T-shirts.
It's all cut and sew. It just puts a
Yeah.
tremendous amount of work into it.
Absolutely.
So
pretty fairly priced too, I'd say.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I think the jacket's like $100 or something.
Something like that, yeah. But keep your eye out for that. Definitely hop on it because I'm sure it's probably gonna sell out honestly because it's been pretty.
Yeah, and I think he's been doing pre-orders now because he'll run out of stock so quickly. So.
Yeah. So I mean, like a smaller brand for sure, but keep your eye out for it because it's really cool. If you're part of the Reddit community, you know about it definitely.
Yep.
But yeah, great release coming out. So those are all dropping on the 18th of January.
Yep. It's a big day.
Big day for streetwear releases, apparently. The next thing on the list is the Bape Doc Martin collaboration. It's coming on the 27th of January. That one is, I feel like we have different opinions on it, honestly, and what we like and don't like from it. Or
so there's two shoes and then like a whole collection of clothing, it looks like. Like a bunch of t-shirts, bag, and then like a couple shirts.
Yeah, work shirt, and then there's the 1460s and 61s as well.
Yeah.
I think it's black and maroon.
Black and that cherry red color.
Yeah.
A lot of the boots and the two classic ones, basically from Doc Martin. You don't like the shoes, did you? Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of like the shoes. They're a little basic, but I guess it's probably better than just
all
like
over
the
Bape camo.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a double-edged sword. Whatever you want from Bape.
I guess that's probably hypocritical of me because I oftentimes criticize Bape for just
being
putting
too
the
gaudy,
logo on. So I think they're cool. I think it's like, I'd probably just go with a regular Doc Martens boot if I was gonna get them.
Yeah.
But I do think that like it's a nice little texture.
Yeah.
Like that kind of sells it for me.
Yeah.
I would probably recommend them to somebody who already has Doc Martens.
Yeah.
And wants to get in.
I really like mainly everything that's coming out for this.
Yeah, I like the clothes more than the shoes.
But like to me, I'm like I can't tell. It's like Bape. When I look at like most of the T-shirts and stuff, I really like the work shirt.
Yeah.
Because it
The
just
work
has
shirt
a little
is pretty
embroidery.
That was my favorite piece.
Yeah, yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, I'd say the work shirt is definitely my favorite piece too.
Mhm.
That's one I can actually possibly see myself wearing.
Yeah.
When it comes to the shoes, I think it's cool. I'm glad it's not like the all over Bape camo. And I mean, it is, but it's like
I
it's
heard
still
Bape Doc Martin and I was like,
Yeah.
oh no.
Yeah.
Like I'm glad it's not like just the obnoxious, like super colorful
Yeah.
can. It's like it's embossed into the leather or whatever.
Yeah.
I like that better.
It's tasteful.
It's tasteful, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, when it comes to these, I'd still end up going with classics over either one of these, honestly, just because it's gonna be easier to get my hands on it.
I
It's
think
like
this
they'll look better than the
Yeah.
classic ones.
I think this is a shoe for somebody who is a big fan of Doc Martens or Bape and is looking for something like this.
Yeah.
You know, so if you're somebody who is like obsessed with Doc Martens and you wear those like 2-3 times a week, I think this would be a good pickup to just kind of like switch it up. Otherwise, if you're like just a huge fan of Bape, I think it's like something nice to kind of get you out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, you know. I mean, if you're just like the average, like streetwear person's like kind of into releases and stuff, this may not be for you.
Yeah.
This is probably pretty niche, but I like that. I think I respect them for doing something a little out there.
It's cool, yeah, definitely. Yeah. So besides the Doc Martin release, we also have the Jordan 1 Bread Toe re-releasing on the 23rd of February.
We got like 3 Jordans that are releasing.
3 Jordans
Yeah,
releasing,
they're not re-releasing. This is a new colorway.
Oh, is the Bread Toe a new colorway?
Yeah, it is.
I'm completely wrong about
No,
that.
you're good.
So those come out on the 23rd. We also have the Jordan 1 Game Royal coming out on the 24th of March, and the Jordan 1 Shadow coming out on the 14th of April. So those are the 3
Jordan 1s.
Jordan 1s coming out.
That we know of. They're all going to be hyped, so
Yeah.
it's going to be hard to get your hands on them.
Yeah.
I like all 3 of them.
I do too.
If
If I get one pair of those, I'd probably be pretty happy because I'm
Same.
looking to get a pair of Jordan 1s.
Yeah.
I wanted Shadows for a long time.
Same.
I do like those.
I would
I'll actually
prefer-
probably try to get those, but
I definitely think red toes are my favorite. Just
they're
because
really cool again.
red toes or
For
red
sure.
is my favorite color, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those are all coming out. Not a lot to say about those. There'll probably be more that they tell us about soon as well. But
You'll likely hear about it.
yeah.
We'll probably talk about it again, but we've
close to the
heard
release
some
date.
more official release dates, so it's
Yeah.
notable.
Yeah. There's the Pharrell Human Braces are coming out on the 23rd of February, as well as the Bread Toe, and the 2nd of March, it looks like. So there's 2 different...
Yeah, there's the creamy white.
That's the canvas pack. All 4 of those shoes are coming out then? Or?
The creamy white one's coming out in February, the
Yeah.
23rd, and then the other 3 are coming out in March.
Oh, okay.
So it's like a week apart. I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
not really
yeah,
sure
yeah.
why they're. I don't know if they've ever done this before, but because like the last release had all 4 on one day, and this one they're doing 1 on one day and 3 on another. So I
They
don't
might
know.
be trying to control the hype or something with it.
Yeah. So they may have more releases on the day.
I like the canvases though.
I do too.
I think they're really nice.
Yeah, I like all of them. Just enough to pay retail. I would not pay resale on any of them.
Yeah.
I like that the Human Race Trail model. The overall silhouette seems a lot nicer to me.
Yeah.
More details, kind of like the difference between the Yeezy 350 V2 and the V1.
Yeah.
Just higher quality in pretty much every way. So, I mean, I'm interested in more colorways. So.
Yeah. So that's most of like the releases we know of. Besides, the last one is the Supreme Spring Summer 18 dates. A few of those have come out. I don't know much about Supreme, so I'll let you guys kind of take this one away and just kind of add in from there.
Yeah, I mean, if you need to know about anything Supreme, follow Drops by Jay on Instagram and Twitter. He's the man. If you leaks, dates, drops, everything, it's pretty simple. I mean, that's where anybody who follows Supreme should probably be following this guy because it's the only account I know.
Yeah.
Like every other account on Instagram or Twitter that gets their information just rips it from his page.
Yeah.
So it's it's pretty simple.
So yeah, really all it is just dates when the teaser, the lookbook, the first drop, and then the first online drop are gonna be coming out, and then the first collaboration.
Yeah.
So it's no it's news, but it's not like any clothing.
Just to keep,
Well, they picked the
good.
the photo tee right this year already. I saw something.
yeah,
about
there was
that.
a leak. It's like a Rick Rubin. I'm not sure if it's a
I
photo
saw
tee
that.
or what, but I
Something like that.
Yeah.
I remember seeing something about it.
could be interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about Rick Rubin, so I probably will pop.
Yeah. Well, if you do, you can sell it, you know,
That's true.
like the nasty.
Like the nasty.
The nasty.
Nasty.
Alright, so that will conclude upcoming releases then.
Yep, that should be everything.
That should be a wrap on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there'll be more things to come, obviously, but for now, what we know is these few releases that are coming out.
Totally.
Yeah. Alright, so that'll conclude upcoming releases, which brings us right into the best and worst things that we saw on the internet this week. So we'll start out with the best, and I'll let Ben start it off with what he saw.
So I was kind of like hot and cold with like what I actually liked from the Undercover show. Wasn't like super into like individual looks. The best look I found was I don't know, it's really strange, it's hard to describe.
It's like a poncho.
Yeah, I'd say poncho.
Yeah, it's huge and flowy, and I love it. It looks like he's wearing a pond. It's kind of cool. I like that it's like this kind of like vibrant, like poncho cape looking thing.
Yeah.
But
it's
it's
got a
also
nice
wearing
light
like
blue color as well.
like these like World War One military sweatpants and combat boots. I don't know. I like the look. It's pretty cool in my opinion. So that was like the best thing I saw this week.
Yeah.
I think.
I like the way he styled this, and I like these pants you're talking about, but they just look like an old, like washed up towel to me.
Yeah, they look really scratchy. So.
But look really dope. I think this is a really cool piece too.
Yeah.
I like the trench coat a little bit more than this, as far as like the graphic printed like jackets that he did.
Yeah. There's lots of good stuff. This was my favorite like overall look from the show.
No, but definitely a really cool show. We touched on it a little bit earlier in the video, but definitely really cool. I liked a lot of the pieces I saw from it.
Yeah.
But great pick for the best, definitely.
Thank you.
So I'll do me next, I guess. I chose a fit pick off of r/male fashion, which I browse a little bit more than streetwear, I'd say. But this is a user called DLTBBFan. Once again, did not link an Instagram, so I can't shout you out besides your Reddit username, but just a really cool fit. It's kind of like a Raf Simons inspired type look. It seems like he was going for. The only piece of Raf he's actually wearing is the Stan Smith Rafs, which is really kind of surprising to me. Because when I saw the title, it was just like Raf Simons basically, and like it looked like a fit that could have been like.
It looks like something Raph would wear.
It was exactly really cool. I saw this shirt and I was like, "Fuck, I really want it."
Yeah.
Like I thought it was a Raf piece, and I was like, "Where can I buy that?" Like.
Yeah.
Does it say what the ID on the shirt is?
I don't think it does in here, but it's like a vintage shirt. I'm assuming he customized it. And,
Yeah.
So I just love the fit of it. I love the way he chose to style it. It's such a basic outfit. Like he's literally wearing black, a blue oversized dress shirt, and then just Stan Smith's. But like, it just looks so damn good in this picture. So I picked it as my best. I thought it was really cool.
I think this is like a nice callback to last week where it was like there's a little bit of designer, but like the rest of it is kind of like hand-picked pieces that are cheaper and more affordable.
It also involves Uniqlo again, I think.
Yeah.
There
might be a lesson in there.
It does, yeah. The turtleneck is Uniqlo. The trousers are Hyder Ackerman, but they're vintage, so I'm assuming they're not.
It's probably another like he probably got them for the low or thrifted or something like that.
Definitely, but I mean I love posts of like when someone does like a good fit and they photograph it well and I see it, it makes me want to buy stuff. You know, like basically you're advertising to me. That's what I like to see. Like when I saw this fit, I was like, I want to get a shirt that fits like that and looks like that. And I saw the Stan Smiths, I was like, fuck, I need some Stan Smiths now. Even though I have like 20 pairs of white sneakers, like saw those and I was like, ooh,
white leather sneakers.
White leather sneakers. I saw, I was like, ooh, that silhouette.
Yeah,
it's fire.
Yeah.
So that was my pick for the best this week.
Excellent choice.
I thought it was great. And then on to Nick for his pick.
And my pick is just under fit. It is, who's it by? Ooh, that's a name.
Azri Mustafa
on
Reddit. I think he linked his Instagram, which is Azri Mustafa _.
Yeah.
So,
but just an overall really simplistic, minimalistic fit that I thought looked fantastic. I love like how he has the red flannel and all the tones of it kind of match everything that goes in the outfit, and then also just the touch on the socks.
That's my favorite part.
Is great. Yeah. It's
really well put together. I love how cheap this outfit is too. Because like looking at what it's made of, it's a thrifted flannel, Uniqlo. Thrifted flannel, Uniqlo thrifted pants, random red socks, and Dr. Martens. So it's like this whole outfit is probably less than like $200, which is insane because it looks so much better than like a lot of people.
Really does.
We're trying to flex a bunch of designer shit because like. it's just put together well. Everything fits really well, which is the
Yeah.
most important part of any outfit. Because your outfit can be worth like 3 times as much as this, and if it doesn't fit well, it's gonna look like trash compared to someone who's dressed in like $30 clothes. You know?
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
but yeah, great pick. I really like this outfit a lot.
I love the key ring because everybody's doing like kind of chains or things like that.
Wall chains coming back.
Yeah, but he has just like a simple key ring on, just like his belt loop.
Yeah.
That I think looks really.
Yeah, people were kind of questioning, like someone questioned in the thread, I think, but I think it looks really cool like that. Someone haven't seen it.
I think it
before.
looks cool. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a nice touch. I think it goes along. It matches his rings pretty nicely.
Yeah.
Just another, the little details on a otherwise basic fit really
Yeah.
make it stand
Right,
out.
yeah. It's how you take like a very basic fit and just take it to the top and take it to the next level, so that everyone just loves it. And this post kind of blew up,
It's pretty good stuff actually. Yeah.
It's really great when I see such a simple, cheap, nice fit get to the top without having any real hype in it or anything. It's like kind of making people want to upload it more because this is just like pure style.
Nothing better than a well executed thrifted fit.
Exactly. So nothing tops it.
Yeah.
There's just that sense of satisfaction. Too,
Yeah.
Like everything I'm wearing is cheap. But yeah, so that should conclude the best for this week.
For what we thought was the best.
Yeah.
And now.
Now onto the worst. I think we just kind of picked one thing that we kind of in unison agreed upon.
Yeah.
And that is the IKEA baskets.
We're gonna have to start ranking our worst choices of the week.
Oh.
I don't know if this is worse than last week, but it's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad. I think this one is not worse than last week because you can take these off. You can't take that. You can't take that
That's a
going
good
on
point.
tan off.
By that definition, it's gonna be hard to top the going idea tattoo.
This is just so whack. I mean, this is like a custom job. I don't even know how this dude went about doing this.
This one might be more expensive than the tattoo, but less painful over time.
Oh my. I just.
What makes
I would
me
say it's worse than the tattoo. I'm not gonna lie.
You say it's worse?
This hurts my eyes more than the tattoo did.
Hurts my wallet thinking about buying geobaskets.
I know, like ruining them. Really.
Yeah.
Like if I'm spending, $13.50 retail for these, something like that for geobaskets. Something around there. Like if I'm spending $1,300 on a pair of fucking sneakers from Rick, I'm not gonna put shit on them. I'm gonna shove my feet into those. I'm gonna wear them.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put IKEA all over it.
Oh my god.
It's worth the likes, I guess. I don't know.
Worth the likes. I don't know about that. Maybe.
I feel like Hypebeast could just start like a completely separate Instagram account, just like Hypebeast cringe, and then for all this wacky stuff that they find, where it's just
just terrible customs.
Yeah,
it's just two things I would never.
SMH,
I would never think to put these two together.
Yeah,
and there's a reason for that.
Yeah, because you're not a visionary.
I guess we just don't fuck with this guy's vision, I will, to this guy, whoever made this, to this guy's credit, it seems like you did an okay job putting whatever this is on here. It doesn't look like you completely trashed, it looks like trash, but you didn't trash the shoe while you were doing this.
Maybe he had a couple tries. He ruined a couple pair of geobaskets.
Ruined a couple pair of geobaskets to get the perfect IKEA baskets,
If these are on Grail, I buy them.
You got it. You got it.
They look dead stock.
Maybe
There's no creasing.
Maybe they're on stock.
Get them off StockX or go.
Just overall pretty weird ass custom. I don't know why you do that, but hey, you know what? I guess the Instagram cloud is worth it to piss people off. Good job on that one. So that would be the worst pick of this week.
Yeah.
Alright, so that will conclude the third episode of Thread Count. That was This Week in Fashion, where we talked about the most notable releases that we know of for the next 2 months or so, and as well as some of the biggest news that happened this week in fashion, as well as our best and worst picks for the week. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like. Go ahead and follow us on our Thread Count Instagram page. We have an official page for it. Keep up to date with our releases of videos on that. I'll have the link in the description for that for you. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video a lot.
Yeah, and go ahead and follow us all on Instagram. We'll have our names up there, and go ahead and like the video.
Yeah. And then, as usual, let us know in the comments down below what you think of our opinions and what we talked about today. If you think we missed a popular release, let us know. If you disagree with us on what we thought of our best and worst, throw that in there too. Yeah.
And if there's anything you guys want to see in the future from us, go ahead and leave it down there too.
Absolutely. Feel free to slide us a DM too on Instagram if you want to see anything or have any questions about stuff. But yeah. Thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah, thanks.
See you next time.